YouTube, welcome back to our Trophy Hunter save, where we are now in our final episode with Newcastle. That is right. We will be moving on after this game, this final Champions League game with Newcastle. This season has been the season. It took us 3 seasons in total to finally win, but we have won the Caribou Cup. And of course, last episode, spoilers, we won the FA Cup. And we've won the Premier League a couple of times now, so that didn't really matter. But those other 2 trophies are the only trophies that we had left in England, and we can move on after this episode. We have the Champions League final. Now, of course, the great thing about this is I'm going to have many, many, many more chances at this trophy. Most of the teams that I'll probably transfer to are going to be teams that'll at least be in the Champions League or have aspirations to be in the Champions League, and I can get them there. So I'm not as worried about the Champions League result this season. I'm just happy that we have now officially conquered England, and we're moving on. And I'm glad we did it, because I was going to leave no matter what. Even if we lost, I was going to move on. I thought it was time. We've spent 3 seasons now at Newcastle. It's just time to move on. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the game against City. And this is going to be our starting lineup. We got Madueke, Moukoko, Leao, Guimaraes, Bellingham, Rice, Target, Gvardiol, Lacroix, Porro, and Costa. Pretty much the same team we've been rocking with. We're going to keep rocking with them. They've been winning for us, so I'm nervous. I'm very, very nervous, but let's go ahead and hop in. I'm interested to see the changes to this City team from the FA Cup. Let's go ahead and give them that. And their team looks slightly different. Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr. is out. Dembele in. Their whole midfield is different, though, it does look like. So, still a terrifying team. Don't get me wrong. It don't matter when you have the likes of Erling Haaland up top. So for the last time with Newcastle, let's hop into this game. And let's pray that we can get a result out of this. Pedro Porro with it. Plays the ball, and Ederson's going to get that. Now, I say that I don't really care because I'm going to get multiple chances at the Champions League, but it still is a difficult trophy to win. So obviously, if we can win it here, that would be awesome. I think we have a really good opportunity. We've beat Man City multiple times this season. Moukoko. This might be the single greatest season I've had in FM. If we go on to win the Champions League here, we will have won every trophy, every competition that we played in. Moukoko has been fantastic. Madueke, Pedro Porro, Leao. I mean, this is an incredible team that we've built. I need to win. Actually, now that I think about it, we need to win the Champions League, because if I move on, I'm going to have to play this team more than likely in the Champions League at some point. And that's going to be a difficult task to overcome. I mean, it's a fantastic team. And they have, I already saw what our transfer balance is for next season. 241 million in the kitty. I don't know where you could spend it on this team, but maybe a left back. That would be about the only thing I would do, because I like Gvardiol in center back, and Dest is injured quite often. Madueke here with it into Rice. Plays it out wide for Leao, but Yeremy Pino is going to get there. He plays it into the middle. De Bruyne. Can we steal this ball back? Let's not let them score. Dembele, who is blistering, of course. De Bruyne with it. João Cancelo through to Haaland. And that's in, but I have a suspicion he was offside. I think he was just offside there. He was, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, okay. All right, just move on. Let's get to halftime here. We are not having very many chances or shots on goal by any means, but don't matter when you're up by 1. Liao, okay. Ooh, Bellingham steals. Can we get a second before halftime? That would be fantastic. Madueke, Makoko. Oh. Oh my goodness. I don't know how that didn't go in. A little bit unlucky there for sure, but nonetheless. Okay. Quarter kick for us. Madueke, LaCroix over the bar. A good early highlight in the second half there. Bellingham and Rice, I mean, we're all struggling for fitness at this point. They've played like 50 games, so I don't really blame them, but I want to make it as long as we can. That was a bad ball there. I think that was Declan Rice that gave that away, and Holland's in the middle. Just wide. Holy cow. I am stressed. I am anxious. I want this game to be over with, and us to have won it. Declan Rice is struggling right now. I think that's the second giveaway that's led to at least a shot on target. Inyo out to Dembele. How does that happen? How does that happen? Dembele, Gvardiol is the culprit there. Really having some players playing poorly. Target into Rice. Into Liao. Madueke. Oh. I don't think that was offsides. It wasn't. Okay. Time for some changes. Rice needs to come off for Ugarte. Ugarte likes to play ball-winning midfielder on defend, so that's, of course, what we've got there. Liao struggling. St. Maximin can come on. Jude Bellingham struggling. I don't like doing this, but Enzo Fernandez can come on there. How else? So Pedro Porro. I think Pedro Porro is going to have to make it through this match. Makoko and Madueke are the goal scorers for us so far. Coco out injured. So Tresoldi on. Luckily we had someone like Tresoldi who can still score. Pedro Porro. Off the bar. He still has it though. That's not going to do. Not going to cut it there. 82nd minute. 83rd, 84th. Really going fast now. 87th. Are we going to win the Champions League? Are we going to win 5 trophies this season? 91st minute. 6 minutes of added time. Incredibly nervy right now. Yeremy Pino on the ball. Gets a ball towards the... Wow. Okay. Bernardo Silva with it. Costa takes it. I think... I don't want to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. Target. Pedro Porro, bring it up. Tresoldi has an opportunity. He takes it. And we're going to win the Champions League. This is the single greatest season in FM that I've ever had. What a mistake by Ederson there. That's going to see out the game, and we are officially Champions League winners. I don't know what kind of sound it plays here. there you have it. 3-1. Makoko, Madueke, and Tresoldi, the goal scorers for us. Makoko got 3 to 4 weeks, but like we said, Newcastle fans worship me. Kick off this. And there we have it. Guys, Premier League champions, Champions League champions, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Community Shield. We conquered England. It did take 3 seasons or 4. I think this is technically the 4th season, but we did it all in 1 season. What a season. This is incredible. Very, very cool. I mean, if you guys want to look at the past positions, we pretty much got up into first. Game week 24, we were in first, and we just held on to it the whole way. So that was pretty awesome. We can look at our squad real quick. Just go quickly through this before we get to the end of the year review. Makoko, leading goal scorer, 29. Tresoldi, 23. Leao, 21. And Guimaraes with 10. Assists-wise, we got Leao with 15. St. Maximin with 14. Bellingham with 12. And Tresoldi and Porro with 9. Average rating-wise, I mean, it very clearly is Leao was our best player by far. 41 appearances, 21 goals, 15 assists. He was awesome. He was really cool. And our 2 young strikers were also very, very, very good. Diogo Costa did great for us. 1 assist, too, for him. That's incredible. Okay, guys, so I'm going to sneak away for just a little bit. We'll do the end of the season review, and then I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. I am going to resign as manager, but I do want to get through the end of the season review. So hold on with me just 1 second. And here we go. End of season review, 25-26 season. The new arrivals this year. Obviously, Jude Bellingham. You all know about him. I don't need to go into detail about him. He's fantastic. Not as great of stats as you would like to see, but a pretty high average rating means he was still playing well. Makoko, of course, a very good youngster. He looks amazing. Hopefully I can somehow bring him along to us in the next team, but if not, he's going to grow into a monster. Madueke came in at January here, played 16 games, 7 goals, 3 assists. He was awesome. Just an amazing season. On the outs, this is where the interesting things happened. Sven Botman went to Al Hilal and played a 7.56 average rating. He did well for himself over there. Cole Palmer went to PSG, of course, 19 appearances, 9 goals, 3 assists, 7.29. He did well. Nick Pope, Alex Scott, Shelderup, of course, left as well. Bigelow, Elliot Anderson, all doing very well. Throughout the whole season, this Garang Kual was getting nothing but accolades. 40 appearances, 15 goals, 2 assists. He didn't have a great average rating, but I think he will end up being quite a good player for Newcastle in the future. Let's see. Very proud of us for that. Of course, he would be. Of course, he would be for this as well. FA Cup champions, Carabao Cup champions, all winners. Biggest win was 5-1 against Fulham. Match to remember would be 3-0 against Manchester United. And our goal of the season, we can go ahead and peek at this, I suppose. Rafael Leao's goal here against Brentford in the Carabao Cup. Let's take a peek. Most of the time, these are very underwhelming, but I do like watching them just in case. Leao, dribbles past the whole team and just slots it into the corner. A little underwhelming, but a good goal nonetheless. Finances we don't care about. This is our starting lineup: Moukoko, Angelo, Leao. Angelo, of course, because I don't know why Angelo is there. Guimaraes, Bellingham, Declan Rice, Dest, Coppola, Gvardiol, Porro, and Costa in goal. I did win the head coach of the year this season. Record breakers, Moukoko had the most goals, and Tresoldi had the most player of the matches. Our top goal scorer, Moukoko. Player of the season, fans player of the season, Leao. Young player of the season, Moukoko. Signing of the season, Bellingham. Leao goal of the season. I mean, you guys can read all of these things. This is just awesome. Quite the year. And of course, I will kind of slowly scroll through here. You guys can take a look at it. A good little recap of kind of how things happened. Declan Rice, of course, being here from the beginning. He was our first signing. Just scrolling through. This is a really, really cool thing. This will be really fun to come back and look at towards the end of this save. But for now, let's see. For now, it's just kind of interesting. Winning the title. Sounds a little okay. Okay, I just want to get through all of these. Don't really care about any of this because, of course, now what I am going to do before we end this episode. Hansen steps down. A lot of people deciding to leave after I left. Pep Guardiola is the person most expected to take over at Newcastle. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I can't think of a better reason for you to leave a like than the fact that we won every trophy we were in this season. And for the fact that we're moving on to a new save. Or not a new save, a new team. A new team. I'm interested to see where this goes. Of course, last season, you'll remember I did keep an eye out on the job center here, looking for someone to join, and I'm already drawn to AC Milan. Oh. Okay. Interesting already. I wasn't expecting to see a team in there that would actually be a good one to join for. But I'm going to leave you guys here, and the next episode will be us with our new team. Peace.